Hey everyone, it's Jared here, and I'm doing a little guide on the new game Slither.io. This game just came out about a week ago, and it's kind of like Agar.io if you guys have ever played that. If you want to play this game, all you gotta do is type in Slither.io on your search bar, and click Enter, and you'll come up to this page. You can pick a nickname. We're just gonna go with Sneaky Snake. Now, as you might have guessed by the name, Slither.io, it's basically like Agar.io, but you're a snake. Now, like Agar.io, I'm gonna be making a lot of comparisons with Agar.io here because, I mean, how can you not? It's not really a reskin of the game though, it's its own game, but it takes a lot of the elements of Agar.io and combines it with this new game. So, you're a little snake, you have to eat these bubbles to gain length and width. And, of course, there's other players that are snakes going around. You can see there's a really big one up there. And, okay. Okay, so, what happened there was his head hit my body, which means that he dies no matter how big he is. So, all of his mass just dropped. Now, anybody can go and pick it up. That's why some people picked it up, and I didn't get all of it, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's okay, still got a lot of it, and that's pretty good. So, that's how this game really works. You don't want to run into somebody else's body with your head, because you die. You want other people to run into your body. So, it's kind of like a classic, almost like BM-tron, but you can actually go over your own body, as you can see, so you can use that to get away. Like if somebody's coming after you, you just go over your own body. They can't really follow. So that's why having length is really good. Now, there's no mass ejection mechanic. Oh, that guy almost got me. That was a little bit scary. There's no mass ejection mechanic like in Agar.io. You could shoot out mass to basically blow other people up with the little viruses and stuff, but there is like a speed boost, where if you double click, then you start, oh, and there I'm dead. If you double click, you'll start glowing and going really quickly, but you lose mass over time. You'll lose 5 mass every single second, so sometimes it's not a good idea to do that because you lose mass. So that's another advantage to being large, because you have more mass to lose. As we go through this, I'll just show you the different tips and tricks I have from getting to each stage, basically, in this game. I kind of usually group Agar.io in 3 different stages. The starting phase, where you don't really have any mass, and the big guys don't really they don't really pay attention. There's some small guys, but they can't really kill you. Nobody really wants to kill you, because you're worth nothing, so you just kind of farm up. And then there's the middle stage, where that's the danger stage, where the small guys are trying to kill you because they want your mass, and you're not really big enough to just take them out easily. And then the big guys are trying to kill you because you're big enough for them. So there's a bunch of people trying to kill you, and you're not big enough to defend yourself. So you want to jump from that phase to the super big phase where nobody wants to mess with you, and you can just pretty much kill everybody as fast as possible. And just kind of be careful around that middle phase. Now, in this game, I've only played a few, but that middle phase, as far as I can tell, is around 1,000 length. If in the bottom left corner you can see my length. As I collect more bubbles, it'll go up. I had about 2,000 last round before I just stupidly ran into somebody's body. There are a few tactics in getting mass. One of them, it's actually pretty fun. You have to be a certain length, but basically what you have to do is you go to you have to have a certain length, and you'll go over to somebody who's smaller and just sort of surround them. So I'm going to skip to a part where I'm long enough to do that, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. And that's kind of how you jump from the medium to the high phase, to the high point phase. I guess that's what we'll call them. Alright, so I'll see you then. Okay guys, so I'm back. I have about 1,300 points in length. We're just going to try and find somebody small who we can kill. That guy's a little bit too big. That guy looks about the right size, but there's this big purple guy nearby. Okay. Alright, maybe we will go for this purple guy. So we want to... Ooh, no. You want to try and isolate somebody small away from other people because it takes a little bit. Okay, I think he's... Oh, okay, we're going to get both these guys. So you just want to kind of loop around them. And it's called, like, I guess we could call it the strangling technique. Basically, he's not going to be able to get out. We just slowly close this around him. Till eventually, you got to make sure not to hit your head on his body. But you slowly squeeze him. Till eventually he has to hit your body. And die. And this is really good for just, safely taking out people, and then you can ensure that you get all of the mass, because nobody's getting in there to steal that mass from you. It's really good strategy for just this medium phase, because there's not very much risk involved, because small snakes can kill you just as easily as big snakes, and in some ways even easier, because you don't expect them, and they just are a lot more maneuverable. Like that guy, you saw he tried to jump out in front of me. They will try to kill you as well, because they know how much mass you'll drop. So you have to be really careful when dealing with small snakes. That's why the strangling techniques works pretty well. Alright, we're going to try it on this guy. I think he might just run. Okay, there we go. Now, sometimes when you're using the strangling technique, you need to boost to get all the way around them. That's normal. You gotta be careful that they don't boost and kill you when you're trying to do it. There we go. So now our mass is about 3,000. So at this point there are a few people trying to kill us. That's okay. Alright. Well, I think that's it for my guide. I hope that helped. I'll probably be doing some more videos on this. I'll see you guys later.